It sure isn't on me or Tucker. It's sure not me or Tucker's fault.
Well, yeah, you can blame it on me.
All about the Yankees. What the hell does that mean?
Huh?
I missed it. Oh, someone at Substack just said all about the Yankees. I don't know what he means.
I gotta find it.
I don't remember talking about baseball. Shut up. But yeah, it's the same shit as usual, guys. You can like drop tickers, you can drop requests, flow requests. We'll pull them up, take a look at them. We're just gonna start off in pre-market here with a little look-see at some of yesterday's flows, see what kind of positions stayed open, anything interesting we might have missed during the day. But if you want, Anthony, you can just fire up Mr. Whale and see if he wants to pull us some open interest shit.
I was just kind of waiting for you to, get the YouTube situation figured out.
It is going. YouTube's running.
Okay,
yeah, it is.
Cool. All right. Okay. So it's a very nice tool because instead of like actually going into every single dashboard, you can just actually pull the data there. So like, okay, well, let's do what are the highest open interest changes that are at least, say, 75% ask side. Geez, and you can tell I can't spell, so I mean that's a nice thing about this. You don't need to, if you're a fast typer like me, you can just kind of hit in there. No more than 20% multi-leg, and let's do at least 70K premium. So with my crappy spelling, we'll see what it'll pull in. And it is cool too. I'll show you guys too. I don't know if you got a chance to see it, but yeah, as it pulls it in here. So the one thing kind of before I dive into the data that I do like to, especially like, if you're looking up information on Periscope, so on, it shows you which source it's pulling that from there, from the unusual whale source. So if you want to go back
really
in there, it
cool
actually, yeah, you can actually go in there and read that article and kind of learn more. But like, sort of highest open interest increases here, so it's just going to tell you which filter you used. And if you actually want to go look at that specific contract too, it's nice instead of like, having to scan it over and then type it in again. Just click on it and it's going to pull it in there. I mean, like, obviously you got to still do your due diligence on here, like these Tesla 522-900 calls, 120% out of the money weeklies. Yeah, these probably aren't really notable, but
no, that you don't think that's just a punt it, set it and forget it play?
Probably not. Probably a premium grab. I mean, I would bet you whatever you want here on that's going to be kind of a premium grab. But let's see.
Dude, I love how it just auto generates all of the links in the chat box.
Yep.
Because you know me, I am a lazy POS when I'm hunting for things. And if anything's just like convoluted at all, I'm like, next. Now this is clean, man. For those just hopping in right now off of the tweet on the Twitter feed, I'm a bit of an LLM hater. And I'm genuinely surprised and impressed by Mr. Whale. And like I'm an Unusual Whales employee. I always have a little company bias, but you would think my bias would go the other way because I'm not a huge fan of LLMs. I'm a huge fan of Mr. Whale. It's cool as shit. And it's faster than I expected it'd be too.
Yeah.
I expected way more delay to start pulling this shit.
If you ask a really, really broad question, I notice it might take a little bit, but there's so much data it's sorting through to pull that info. So, I mean, if the more specific you are, the better. So, like, here, I changed that here, so at least 10% out of the money. So, I mean, you get a better kind of, setup there instead of those 100.
Just quick little tidbit correction for it to not pull those crazy-ass 900 Tesla.
Yep. Yep. So like the XLPs here, so like these are 7% out of the money, and I wonder if I can try this yet. Can you find in the open interest changes? I can't spell interest today apparently to save my life.
It'll figure it out. You got it.
Oh yeah. Oh I know. I was messing around with it yesterday. Fast typers, at least you don't have to go back and kind of check that. But let's see. On contracts that haven't moved yet. I wonder if that'll pull anything up.
I do too, because that is the most arbitrary thing. Well, I mean, it might not move. It might not haven't moved yet super well just because the market's not open yet.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, see, I kind of. Ooh, this one might be
arbitrary. Oh, they're gone. So that's a closure through and through right there on that LQD.
Yep.
How long was it open? There we go.
A while on this
nope,
one.
That was a closure too, and then build up afterward. It's probably that guy, right?
318.
To see 30,000 close all at once.
Yeah, there's your 318, but looks like it would have been probably a no side when it came out. I'll bet you anything. Cross trade, no side. Yep. And it's multi-leg with shares too, so you know, don't care.
Let's make it a little more muddy for you. No, this is clean.
Let's see. How about? Oh, and I like the little follow-up questions. So like, if you're not, thinking of everything, rerun. That's for positive open interest change only. Let's just see what it pulls up in that. God, these birds outside of my window, man. I just keep seeing them out of the corner of my eye, and I'm like, this is gonna be annoying.
I just realized that your camera's wonky, so I'll fix that while you keep playing around with it.
So it doesn't look like anything matched my criteria there. So loose and last fill to test. I mean, you can keep messing around with it there to kind of do it. I feel like my question was probably a little broad for it.
Fetch that data.
So okay, yeah. I think that hasn't moved
maybe.
yet.
That hasn't
probably,
moved yet, throwing it off.
Yeah.
Change it instead of hasn't moved yet, change it to has moved less than 20% from the fill price.
Ooh, yeah, see, there you go.
That way it's not just like a blanket statement that it doesn't really have any context for. What's up, Andy and Magnet Capital? Thanks for hopping in, homies. I tried to keep the Substack quiet today, so you guys are sneaking in on your own, and I love to see that. Thanks for coming.
Everybody's sitting there looking at my spelling. They're like, oh, God, what is this?
Hey, to be fair, this is not English class, and I'm allowed to suck. Yeah, all right, cool. We're getting some hits here.
So you're getting some good hits here. And if you wanted to get rid of ETFs, too, I probably should have threw that in there, too, get rid of the ETFs.
Yeah, ETFs get pretty messy. Actually, do that now. Update it for that now, too. That'll make it easy. They're all ETFs except for that tiger.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll see, and it told me rerun this as stocks only. So, I mean, it gives you kind of those follow-up questions there.
To clean up on its own.
Yeah. So, we got a couple in here. The Tiger 5.5 there, puts for 529. So, let's just see how these guys looked.
Day over day ads here, too.
Yeah.
With some decent size on these Tiger 5.5 puts.
Oh, we got 3 days. Let's go 3 days.
And as always, everyone, while we go along, we're going to keep it pretty loose and ready to ride. So feel free to make ticker and options contract requests. Contracts will get precedence, but we will do raw reads of tickers as well. And we're going to keep playing with Mr. Whale because it's new, and new shiny things are fun.
I kind of want to come back to this one.
Pat Mika says, is there demo videos to learn the platform? A metric shitload right here on the YouTube channel you're watching on, Pat. There are 2 main playlists on the channel I would point you toward. One is Site Guides. That is specifically breakdowns of our tools and a couple of use cases therein. And then the Education playlist, which has a lot of like options basics, flow reviews, breakdowns of trades. A lot of stuff out there. There's also unusualwhales.com/information. I'll drop that in chat.
Yeah, this is one I want to come back and kind of keep an eye on. This is interesting.
What was that, Anthony?
I think that was Tucker.
Oh, you were saying something too. Tucker. I heard he shared the playlist. Yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna say this Tiger one. I want to come back and kind of see because it's interesting. They've been building it since the 18th. There, you had that volume carry over. You had another 8,600 traded yesterday. Most of that carried over. This could be an interesting one. There. Yeah, a lot of ask side put premium coming in this too. Look at all that ask side put premium coming in.
Mr. Whale is proprietary, Wild Tie.
And then we also had it, so it's also pulling that Nokia 14.5 529 call as well too, and
Dude,
all
this
of
is
that
so
from
useful for open interest
y-
research.
yeah,
God.
it's
Like,
it's
just
cool.
real quick, just for context, go ahead and pop open your open interest feed, the OI
Yeah,
changes feed,
let's.
and just show how useful this is already. Again, coming from an LLM hater, this is dope.
I mean, you obviously have your filters here,
Yeah, and it's just so
but
much to
like,
parse through. Even with filters, open
yeah,
interest changes can get really messy, and so this is kind of cutting out the middleman of a
yep.
lot of
I
scrolling.
wonder. So you can do it from that
Yep, right
sidebar
from the
here too.
sidebar. On mobile, it's also on the left sidebar, if I understand correctly. Right top right on desktop, the drawer on mobile.
Yeah, just up there. Otherwise, if you're at the main page here, let's just go there. You can. It's just AI there. Otherwise, if you're in a different little platform, there's just a little star dealy thingies here too. I'll bring it right up there. Yeah, it's nice for kind of just searching there. So like, let's do another one. So like those Nokia's interesting there too. But like, okay, what were the
Where?
highest premium?
What where, baby?
What
where?
Jeez, man. Jeez,
It's not even Monday morning,
early.
bro. You don't have an excuse.
I don't. Premium contracts at least 80%. Ask side, no ETFs. Let's just do calls only for the fun of it. Calls only, no more than 15%. Multi-leg, single leg transactions only from yesterday. Jeez. You could make a T-shirt out of this stuff, man. You're just having the time. I'm such a fast typer, where it's you're just you don't care, but thankfully neither does Mr. Whale.
I'm a fast typer as long as I don't type correctly.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you
Lightning,
remember
baby.
I did that stupid little keystroke test you sent me before, and
Yeah,
it was
dude, that
bad.
thing was actually fun.
No, it wasn't. That thing sucks.
All right, dope.
So yeah, I mean, like it's gonna pull you in here. It's gonna tell you which filters are used. Good little quick take here. I like that there. I wonder. I haven't tried this yet, where you do the open and live options flow. I haven't tried that yet. I think. It filters. It even puts the filters in there
it
for you.
pre-fills the filters you direct it to look
absolutely cool. That's cool. So if you do want to see them in that kind of line chart type thing, that's cool. That's cool. Let's go back here and look at them though. So like light, if you just want to look at it from there. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, little drop
for. Look at
there.
that low-high range from yesterday. Jesus.
Yeah. Yesterday was some odd price action there too, man. That was.
Oh, that recovery off of 73.30 on SPX was nuts, dude. I was playing, as you know, I was playing shorts down to that 73.30 SPX. And, dude, the meme of when Stoney closes his shorts go long is starting to become a reality because holy shit. SPX ripped so hard right off of my exit.
I know it ripped because
I tell everyone to ignore that reverse button, and I should have clicked that shit. It was crazy.
I know we rocketed up real quick because I was trying to restart the computer at the time that was happening.
Yeah. Well, while we've got some pre-market stuff still going, we've got about 6 minutes before market open, but we can still look at open interest. We did get like a blanket request from YouTube to look at Circle from last week. Let's have Mr. Whale pull up the highest ask side volumes that stayed open on Circle from last week. Stayed open. Let's go, dude. You were killing it this morning.
Hey, I'm still getting used to this new keyboard too, man.
Just quiet little C.
That's a bad excuse.
Yeah, it is.
Excuse.
Hey, you know what? You know what? I don't see you
keyboard,
guys.
bro.
All right.
They're just all in the same place.
Yeah, it's been like a month too.
Here we
so-
go. Dude, this makes it so much easier. Holy shit.
Yep.
So what's happening right now, guys, if you're usually here in the pre-market sessions, we're usually going to the tickers overview, scrolling through the highest traded contracts manually, and then picking out ones that are interesting. This just skipped all of those steps for us. It just pulled them up for us already.
And I like this too, where it's telling you the best clean
Yes.
reads too. That's cool. Let's just go back and kind of take a peek there. So
Yeah.
so it's giving them ones from yeah. I mean, why did I do that? I felt like we were open. I don't know why. Yeah, I mean it's a clean read there, and let's do still decent with some multi-leg. So it's reading that correctly. Reading that correctly, and then oops. Oh shit. I almost doxed myself. My email there. Yeah, not a lot though. Not a lot. Let's just kind
Back when
of.
we still did the Twitch show, which, I mean, I prefer this. This is much more engaging. I just wish all of these mediums had actual chat. They don't, because they all suck. But Twitch had a lot of issues, connectivity issues from my side. Peter says, honestly, it makes the whole live stream feel like hanging out with smart friends and sitting through a sales funnel. Great. I appreciate that, homie. I'm not much of a salesman. That's why they put me in front of a camera to dick around.
Peter, what show are you watching? Smart Friends?
Yeah, I don't know where the smart's
You got someone
from.
else's tab open?
Is this like projection as a subtle flex?
Man, I'm so smart.
I want to try this one. Where can you tell me the names with the highest net call premium from yesterday?
I bet it's gonna be actually net call premium. End of day shit got really crazy.
Oh, let's see.
All the highest raw call premium names would probably do it.
Yeah.
I like that it corrects itself for you.
Yeah. That is really cool.
Because when you type like Anthony, you need it.
Ha ha ha! You're funny. Like, and I was messing around with it with some Periscope
no, you didn't
setups.
take you didn't take indices out. Remove ETFs and indices. Because it's almost always going to be ETFs and indices.
Yeah.
This really cut down the pre-market. It gives us less to do, I'm going to be honest, because we're less digging. And then, it didn't listen.
Did I not?
Didn't listen. Flag it so we can bitch at it. Scold it. Scold it. Be like, Mr. Whale, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing, Mr. Whale?
I wonder if it lets me report issue, maybe?
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. Don't go that far.
Okay.
It just launched. I'm sure they're getting some of those already. Redo it. It's going to redo it exactly. It's going to do it the same thing.
I should have said.
There we go.
Oh, so there. Okay.
It already did it itself. All right. Oh, cancel your queue if you can. I don't know if it lets you cancel your queue.
Yeah,
there,
we'll
yeah,
let it,
you
we'll
did.
let
Oh
it
well,
sit
it's
there.
fine.
We'll
it's
let
fine.
it sit there, whatever. So let's see, highest rock call premium. So let's just look at NBIS yesterday. Maybe I'm trying to think of a better way to word it there. I mean, NBIS probably.
Just type in omit no side, mid fills, and cross trades. Oh, I'm also gonna, you know what? I'm gonna, you two don't say anything for a second. I'm gonna mute the desktop audio. I'm gonna go out this week and I'm gonna commission more tunes for the show because I want some more background noise and so I'm gonna shut desktop audio off just in case this boots up loud as all hell real quick. I'm just gonna give us a little ambiance. 1 second. Load, please. Here we go. This is not what I wanted.
No, comes on.
Where is it? Oh, those are my editing ones. Is it? All right, I'm gonna mute. And let's see if this is the right one. God, that's bright. I just flashbanged myself. Holy shit. Oh, I'm glad I muted desktop audio because that was loud as all hell. Still too loud. All right, chat, can you hear the background ambiance without it distorting or destroying the other dude's sound? Otherwise, I'll add it as its own source, then we won't worry about it.
Sounds good to me.
It sounds good on your end? All right, dope. I'll leave it as is. And if anybody disagrees with Tucker, we'll just blame Tucker and throw him in a campfire.
Easiest thing to do.
Jonah and Joseph can't hear anything other than you guys. I turned on the audio on the. It's quiet. It's quiet, but.
I can give it a little bit of a boost here.
Though other two people said sounds great, sounds fine. So I've got good company. And there's Joe over there.
Oh, Joe. You silly Billy.
Joe Mama.
I did get it to pull what I was looking for yesterday finally, so I just redid a chat there and it pulled my highest net premium names from yesterday. So I got MU.
Moo moo moo. Moo moo moo.
Hey, why are we going so slow today?
A nice little pop on MU. 4% pusher right out the pre-market here.
Yeah, so it's got it right. You just gotta, mess around with
I just realized that we dicked around with Mr. Whale so much that I didn't even do the overnight session range for NASDAQ or anything.
Oops.
That's fine.
Well, you can do
We're
that
near the
if you
top
want
end
here.
of it, so I'm keeping an eye on it. We're just vibing. We'll be doing our gamma levels, etc. But I do want to keep playing with Whale to help kind of cheat on our flow reads.
Yeah,
we have not done AMC yet. We can see if anything interesting happened. I know AMC still has a lot of activity still stemming from the craziness of funds beating the shit out of each other with it like they did with GameStop. But see, have there been anything interesting on AMC? It might pull from today, since you typed it like that. It might pull from today, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, over the last week. Yeah, that's good. I mean, yeah, it's call heavy, but the market just opened, Mr. Whale. The market just opened, Mr. Whale.
We'll get that prompt going in there.
Hey, appreciate that, Institutional Fi. Thanks for swinging by, homie. I kept it kind of quiet on Substack today because we're going to do a double header today, folks. We'll also be going live right around Power Hour into close to kind of look at some NVIDIA data and go over NVIDIA earnings and then kind of sit through the data drop to see what happens. If we're feeling spicy, maybe we'll do some futures scalping with price action surrounding the reaction to NVIDIA. But we'll see. That can get pretty volatile, and we don't want to be too spicy. But we might do a little Power Hour trading as well.
Yeah, I'm just looking on what Mr. Whale's pulling me here. The most reoccurring contract. So, probably something not really interested in there. So there were some farther dated speculative calls. So let's see when these kind of came in. Oh, these
intraday shenanigans.
Yeah.
Intraday shenanigans on AMC.
I wonder if this was an exit though. Look at that, 1,000 contracts there.
Yeah, I'm of the mind we have a good old fashioned handoff. Of that whole position. The whole position.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Interesting. And the reason we say handoff is because we had 1,000 volume trade. There's only one person with that much position already open, and none of that 1,000 volume caused anything at all in the open interest. And since that 1,000 didn't happen in sporadic little bits, it happened in one transaction, we know that somebody else is still holding those contracts because it was one sizable transaction, no change to open interest. That position is closed, but somebody else is holding a new position with those same contracts. So no change in open interest on that volume.
And just kind of visually looking at it too there. I mean,
perfect
it's
size.
Identical candle there. So, I mean, it's, hey, AMC's up 8%.
Yeah, it is.
Interesting.
On a $1 stock, though,
Yeah. 2-cent move. 115.2027. Oh, this has a lot of open interest on it. Yeah, probably nothing of major. Oh, there's been a lot of open interest on this thing. I mean,
I haven't really seen a whole lot going on with AMC other than like some random shit they did. Like the Markiplier made his video game movie and they put that in a bunch of theaters, if I recall. And Adam Aaron's been trying to be a little more political than I think a lot of his investors would appreciate. Brad just
Did he
sent
buy
me
a bunch
something.
of shares yesterday?
Yeah, Brad just sent me that actually. Here's the tweet from Unusual Whales on it. He bought 250,000 shares of the Class A common stock. So he's still hanging on to a position. I know a lot of the ape crowd were pretty pissed at Adam Aaron for a little bit. But you know.
Let's see.
I don't know enough about it to speculate too heavily. Plus, the last time I talked any shit about GameStop and AMC, I got death threats. 2020 through 2022 and a half was wild as shit. Yeah, only finds AZ. It looks like he bought 250,000 shares yesterday.
Let me see.
519.
Did any insiders buy any AMC? Let's see if it pulls it up.
It should. It should. I think that's one of the easier tasks it can do.
Yeah.
It'll make you a little table of it too, I think. Unless he's the only insider that made a purchase, and it'll just be like, AA, hit that shit at the ask.
There you have it,
first
right
thing that
there.
pops up.
Yep.
I mean, he's kind of top dog insider, right?
Yeah, yeah. So now this is the cool thing too. So like, does that mean I should buy it? So it's not going to give you financial advice, but just watch what it kind of kicks back with on this. I asked it a couple questions like about the ask side flow. I'm like, is this bullish or so on, and just kind of to see what that answer would be like on that overall. All right, we'll see what it pulls up here.
I'm actually curious how it'll react to this because I haven't tested. Should I buy this at all? I'm curious what it says. What if it's like trying really hard not to financial advice the response? Hit it with a new prompt. Be like, does that mean AMC is a buy right now? Something like that.
Right. Oh, it's gonna kill me. It's gonna kill me. Well, refresh everything here. Just make sure everything's refreshing here. Yeah, it almost doesn't even want to give
I don't think it wants to tell you that.
Yeah.
That's maybe for the best. I'm actually going to note this to bring up to the team as well, because this is a good thing to find.
Try another one. Let me...
Feel free to drop ticker requests per usual, everybody. We'll be riding this out. We're not going to do a full-blown 3 hours this morning because, like I said, we're also going to go live around Power Hour to do a little NVIDIA earnings drop powwow. Maybe some trading then. We'll see. We'll see. It gets kind of crazy with NVIDIA earnings.
Powwow short for Power Hour?
No, but it can be.
Powwow. Get it?
No, I see what you're doing.
That's fucking bars, actually.
Is it? Are you sure?
Yeah, it's bars, man.
Let's ask the chat. Is that bars, guys? Is
no,
that bars?
Like calling it a powwow, but it's short for Power Hour. A powwow. Guys, that's absolutely bars. Right,
Tucker, stick to your day job.
Oh man.
BK sent a smiley face. That's a ringing endorsement.
Fine.
Yes.
We'll let you have it. So like this one, I put in, can you find me some flow so far in the day? That's all ask side. That's filling out the ask with the IV increase, and it's already popped me in a couple contracts here. And doesn't look like that's probably closure there. Let's just look at NVIDIA here. NVIDIA's gonna have earnings today, so it's not gonna really, matter too much anyways. I would take all the contracts with a grain of salt.
It doesn't even
MRV. Oh, let's see. Any specific opening trades that match that criteria.
Opening. Dude, he is struggle busting with the typing this morning. This is absolutely amazing.
Dude, it's like this every day. It's like this every day. Don't.
It's so fucking clean, dude. I'm having a blast with this thing.
Anything of interest though in here? I mean, it's
84%.
counted as an opening trade,
It
but
is.
it's not big size.
Give it a minimum size.
Big size.
We got the soaring titty asking, is Greg a good
The
place
what?
The soaring titty asking, is Greg a good place to get financial advice?
Is who?
Greg.
Oh, like Greg on Twitter. A pretty prolific
that as a
meme
no.
account in the space, Tucker, for the uninitiated.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm pretty honest.
Is Greg your quant, soaring titty? That is the best play on Keith Gill I've seen. The soaring titty is top tier. Now, Tucker, that's bars.
Okay, all right, I'll give you that one. That is pretty bars.
He's the roaring kitty anti-hero, the soaring titty.
Soaring titty, yeah.
That's funny. That's funny.
I'm with it. I'm with it. No, you cannot start Bay Troll Coin, whatever the fuck that is. Don't spam random meme crypto in my chat, please.
Here you go, Nick. Okay, if you could want here on one of your probably favorites.
Their
Tilray.
handle is Gimp Mask. I just want to point out that it goes deeper than the soaring titty. It goes deeper than that. Oh man, Tilray shit cracks me up. Hey, go ahead and pull up the Tilray chart, actually. I got some shit to talk. When all of that news around Tilray was happening, I say it every single time that every time there's cannabis news, they're going to soar, and then they're going to shit the bed back to what they were trading or lower before the news. And Tilray did that yet again. I got called the R word so many times. They're like, it's happening. I was like, okay, is it penned? Is there legislation that's signed? Are you buying cannabis across the street in Kentucky right now? No, you're not, because it's bullshit posturing until something's signed. And Tilray, guess what? Ate shit. Shocker, right? I know. Hey. No, and before you ask, no, I do not get tired of being right about cannabis stocks. I do not get tired of it. I welcome the hate I get when I say everybody is wrong this time, because, guess what? This time was not different until a piece of paper is signed, enacted, and American companies can use banks.
It's like you know what you're talking about or something, man.
I know a thing or two about substances. I'll leave it at that.
Oh, man.
Chat's like, we know this dude's a friggin' spaz. We're aware. We're aware.
We're like, he didn't take his meds today. Grab, how about these?
What
grabs?
else is it pulling
See,
from?
like,
Grab's new.
like
this is today.
This could be an interesting one here. 3 cents, 32%. Probably not the best contract though. Yeah, 3. I mean, let's see if we can kind of
what is that?
filter it down a little bit. Can you do this for contracts
Greater than 10% out the money, maybe?
At least 0.20 and up.
Oh, you're going for actual contract price.
Yeah.
I'll just start pulling some like $50,000 contracts.
Oh shit! Okay. Yeah, it'll probably pull a me contract.
This show has straight up turned into the Mr. Whale episode. There's not much else I can say. This thing's fun as hell.
I mean, look, this is probably what the boss wants us to do anyway.
Yeah, fair enough.
just the Tilray. So let's see. I want to open it in that live filter. Yeah, I like how it pulls that filter in with it too. That's absolutely cool. That's so cool, man. Ask that. So okay, let me try this here. Is ask side a buy? So I messed with this one yesterday too, and we'll see what it comes up here. So here you go. Look. Wow, look at that. Wow, this is gonna put a lot of those people on Twitter out of business here. Look at that short answer, not always. So I mean, it kind of goes
dope.
in,
Go ahead and click the
Yep.
sources, because I have a feeling I know the guy who wrote what the source was. Yeah, I think I know that guy. That guy's a
Oh
dick.
yeah, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wrote. Get a look
Yeah.
advanced.
I
Actually,
do-
I might rewrite this because some of these pictures are pretty old now. Not particularly outdated, but they're pretty old. But yeah, the bot pulls everything from our site, and it's pretty spot on, dude. I don't think there's any other thing that can pull market data like this because it gets a direct feed to our shit.
It's as good as the data is written, and I'd like to say the people who wrote that.
Dude, when you said that yesterday, no, he said it's only as good as the articles on the site. I thought that was an insult, and I was like, wait a minute,
No.
wait a minute, I wrote those. Be nice.
Yeah, Tucker, if I was talking about a nice AI bot and you wrote a bunch of articles and I'm like, this is a really cool tool and it's pulling useful information, I was like, it's only as good as the articles that are written on the site, though. Like
the only
is what it's only as good as.
Nick, you messed that one up. It's definitely it's obvious that it's a company.
Okay.
Thank you. You know what?
Well, that's like saying a chain is only as strong as its weakest link. Same verbiage, different meaning. Why is yours different?
Well, you're not the only person that writes articles on there. I might talk shit about you, but not everybody else.
The only ones that it's pulling from that are great are Dan's, let's be honest. All right, we got a general blanket request to take a look at AMD.
Yeah, let's
do that. See if anything. Give it something a little tougher. I want to play with this and push the limit a little bit. Find me anything on AMD opening trade greater than 70% ask side. So yeah, at least 70% ask side, no multi-legs.
We'll do 20% multi.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And then
at least, let's say 50K in premium.
And then contract value lower than $2.50.
All right, let's see what.
Oh, you didn't even give it a ticker. You silly. You forgot to tell it was AMD.
For AMD.
Yeah, just for AMD. For AMD.
All right, hold on. I
actually just got a suggestion from this for the team, so I'm gonna go pass that along real quick.
For AMD, there we go. You take your time. I gotta update some stuff on my end too.
My girlfriend just said the YouTube just played an erectile dysfunction ad. I don't know what it's trying to say about me. I don't know what it's trying to say about me. But hey, man, I don't got no neuropathy issues at all. Thank you very much. Yet. I'm getting up there. I'm pushing. I'm in the 30s now. It's bound to happen, right? Anthony, your junk still work? There's got to be a reason it's feeding ED videos. There's got to be a reason.
I'll show you. Give me a second here. Let me get up here. I'll show you. We're good on my end.
Day on WhaleWatch.
Tucker, you're up next.
I mean, the chat's already going to get a jump scare in about a week when I have to do the punishment for the flash sale, but I don't know if we need to actually pull out the junk.
Oh, hopefully not.
Yeah.
Did you see that thing I sent to Did you see that thing I sent to Jay-Z yesterday? I was like, I'll go clean your house and after you're done with it.
All right, what's it got for us on AMD? We got some puts actually. Interesting.
Yeah. So using our filters, we put in there. So it's a large bearish put buy. I don't know why it's saying but. Oh, why is it doing that from? All right, I'm gonna refresh it here. So that's 41% out of the money. That's probably a put sell there. So that might be one to kind of screenshot there. And so let's see. How about for today? Let's see.
Ooh, piece of candy.
So I'm gonna show you something else that's cool here too.
Yeah.
After.
And
we're done with
then maybe
this.
for this continual query, just to keep getting some more stuff on our homie for AMD, maybe drop the premium to 10,000 just since we're early in the morning. But I mean, it was a little restrictive. This is that kind of query on filter form would be a pretty restrictive filter even for AMD. So I was just curious if it would pull something up.
Well, which I mean isn't out.
Not a bot flaw.
It's
There's literally probably nothing fitting that criteria yet. So that is fair.
Yeah. Nothing.
Maybe
yet,
maybe the multi-leg
do...
stuff is also giving us a little too strict. Because it, like we already showed earlier, it gives you a link to the filter that you typed in, preloaded in the flow feed.
So yeah, you can keep, it's gonna give you little follow-up questions in here too, which is nice. So like I could have keep 15K, but let's see.
AMD is being kind of quiet today, huh? And I'm gonna go actually do a manual check.
I was gonna say do a manual check and see what it's.
It's right. Yeah, none of these highest volume trades in any way, shape, or form are even guaranteed openers. The only one that's a guaranteed opener, there are two in the top traded today. The 432 fives for Friday and the 482 fives for Friday are the only two in the top that are guaranteed openers. We know that because open interest, pretty small on both of them. And we've got 3 times the volume that we have of open interest on the 432s, 5 times the volume on the 482 fives. We've got some opening trades going on here, but it's dirty. It's messy. So the bot, our good old-fashioned Mr. Whale, is not lying to us that there's nothing fitting those filters. Because none of this is confidently ask side. We've got random big orders of bid fills. The bid-ask spread's kind of dog shit. Mr. Whale's correct. There's nothing super cool on AMD this morning.
Yeah, I checked it for Amazon.
I'm trying so hard to find flaws, dude. I'm getting cognitive dissonance for having fun with an LLM. LLMs piss me off, and this one's cool. Can you tell me why the market tide is showing right now?
Let's see. And we'll actually look at the market tide here too. Ooh.
Yeah, it's wonky. It's wonky. That's why I
ugly.
haven't even mentioned taking a trade yet. We've missed a couple of shorts off some of my key NASDAQ levels. But it's non-directional yet. You could. I want to give it a hard one. Let's give it a hard one. Type in.
All right, okay.
What is the heaviest SPX gamma level based on Periscope 0 DTE? I want to see how spicy it gets here. And folks, just launched this basically yesterday. There's going to be constant updates to this thing. And so anything that comes to mind, just like always, tag us. If you have a really cool idea for it, just shoot me a tag at NicholasFNS, and I'll take a look at it and maybe pass it along. One of the homies that built this hanging out in the chat and talking shit. I see you, Sal. Salabalabo. It made sense.
Terrifying.
Shut up. Positive plus.
Terrifying.
I'm actually, hold on. I'm gonna pull up Periscope
Did I say on
on my own.
Yes, I did.
And see if it's telling us the truth. Let's go to 0 day. I'm already on it. What strike did it say?
For the call positive is 7,400.
7,400. 7,400. Tell it to pull from Periscope specifically. It might be taking the OI.
Oops.
Oh wait, 7415. 7415. 7315. I just wanted to see if it's ready for such a difficult query, because this is a tough query.
Yeah, we'll see what it does. Next, still 7,400 on SPX. It's still saying that.
All right, I'm gonna go to the actual Gamma page instead of Periscope. Let's do SPX. Spix. Here we go, Gamma.
It's just pulling the 1-minute updates already.
7,400. Dude, that'd be dope. Oh my god, I didn't even think of that. That's coming very soon, by the way, folks. For those of you Periscope levers, that's coming soon. The 1-minute intervals. Just double check it. All right, it does seem to struggle a little bit with those. Can you send me the link to that chat just so I have it?
Yeah. So a cool thing though, I was messing around with this too. Like if you really want, you can post it as a picture in there. So let me post it in there as an image and just see how it.
Post the image and just be like,
there.
give me a breakdown of this periscope gamma exposure image.
See, I'm waking up. Look at my.
All right,
type
Market Tide and
good.
Periscope aren't fully integrated yet, but
Okay.
let's see if it can do it based on definitions.
So okay, so this is the image we're using right here. So that positive gamma is at what 7415 there. So 7415. So just kind of remember that key level there.
Biggest
So break down
positive
Periscope.
gamma wall. Go down to 0.1. 0.1. I want to see what it's doing here. What matters in the image? All right, cool. And then down to practical interpretation. I was just told by the dev team that Periscope's not fully integrated yet, but I want to see if the bot can figure shit out from that image. Oh, it's telling you your picture sucks, bro.
Oh wow. Well, I sent it on the little one. Okay. All right. Let me send the actually full screen for the thing. I'll send the full thing for it.
Oh, that's
full
good.
screen it.
That is top
Asshole.
tier.
Well, I no longer like Mr. Whale. No longer a Mr. Whale user. That was mean. Who put the bully aspect in that thing? Jeez.
Oh, that's awesome. I don't expect it to be able to fully break it down just because Periscope's not fully integrated yet, but the fact that it told you your picture sucks is absolute cinema. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. We will get more to flow callouts. I'm just playing with this for the first time, and this is fucking funny.
Yeah, and it even hit me there when I called it an asshole.
Anthony,
Like,
your picture
okay.
sucks. Yeah, it might just be using a definitions breakdown. That's okay. Periscope will be integrated eventually, folks. I just wanted to see if we could brute force it to give us something. God, that was awesome.
I want to try one thing on here.
It told you to get bent with your picture, dude.
So, okay, I just want to see how it... So, okay, obviously, our read on this right now would be, you're in a lot of negative gamma here, some positive gamma down here. That purple bar, that 7415, looks like it might kind of, there's your big positive gamma bar up there. So, I mean, I would be kind of targeting that. So, I just want to see what it says here.
Our man Joe Garcia hit us with a specific contract, too. I'm going to make it give us a read on this contract specifically. Give me a read, including images of the INTC $195 call for 7/17/26. What is the volume versus OI breakdown? What is the most likely scenario these contracts are filling for given their spot within bid ask? Is it more likely a sell or a buy? Punch it. Let's do this shit, Mr. Whale.
I'll show you that breakdown it gave me on that Periscope. It actually was pretty accurate. I'm trying to watch yours too.
Oh, sorry. I'm just giggling because some. I gotta test it. I have to. I'm sorry if this particular dev's watching. I'm sorry. I gotta test it. Let's go. They'll probably fix that immediately. So a strangle is an option strategy, a pretty common one, and Mr. Whale's flagging it as violence. All right, let's see what it's telling me.
No. Put it back in. Say a strangle strategy for options contracts. Try it like that.
Give it something. More
yeah,
specific.
So it doesn't look like you're a serial killer.
I think it might flag it anyway. Otherwise,
Look, it's not kicking back.
All right, dope.
See, hey, devs, hit me up. I'll teach your little minions here how to actually ask questions. That's great. Great.
That's funny. All right, let's go back to this Intel contract. All right, let's dive into some flow. I feel bad. We've just been messing around with only Mr. Whale and not actually giving them their flow reads. So let's take a look. Snapshot. Volume 12,318 on the day. Over 1,600 open interest. Probably got some new opening going on. Contract price around 231. It looks like most of them are filling at the ask. Let me pop this open as well. Dope. One little thing for Dev that's listening, I'll type it as well so I don't forget. Let's make this bar clickable if we can directly in. I don't know how much resources that'll take to open it within the chat though. So maybe I'm ignorant to what goes into building this thing. But we already can open it in the contract lookup. That's probably good enough. You can click on it from there. Just thought. Let's take a see here. Let me go to full 250 results so I can scroll down, see where some of these orders started coming in. Because we got a mixed grab bag after the big order, it looks like. All right, the biggest order there, just about 9,700 volume, pretty cleanly at the ask. A slight drop in IV at the fill, however. So I want to push it a little.
Is one of you guys hearing that weird static noise?
I hear it too.
Yeah, Nick, your mic's like going static.
Fucking lovely.
Oh, it stopped.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, glad I could help and fix that for y'all. I'm gonna ask it. All right, bottom most likely carry base scenario earlier, larger session flow, primarily opening call demand. Then the contract saw some later bid side selling, likely trimming, profit taking. That might be a bit of a stretch, Mr. Whale, but I see what you're trying to say. More likely buying. I don't disagree with Little Bro Whale on this one. These are most likely buys to open, in my opinion. We know for a fact that this is an opening trade because we only have 1,700 open interest, 10,000 volume almost, all in one bill, all in one order. New position, definitely at the ask, so it's more likely to be a buy than a sell. The curious thing, and I'll let Anthony harp on this a little bit if he wants, since he uses implied volatility as an indication much more than I do. I'm curious about the implied volatility drop on these fills because they happened 2 seconds after that little baby order of 150. I'm willing to wager these two are related because that rounds to a pretty close. Nah, I guess not. Never mind. Let's ask Mr. Whale.
Ask Mr. Whale about the IV.
I noticed the IV dropped on the largest order of nearly 9,700 contracts, even though they filled right at the... Oops. I don't need the caps lock. What might that indicate? Joe, I know we're breaking down the intel. I gave my little read on it, but I want to see what the bot's gonna spit out. I've completely turned the morning show into Mr. Whale.
Mr. Whale show. So okay, what's it saying?
S fill plus falling. Comma don't trust the S by. Nice. All right. It is giving caveats to implied volatility. I will say the IV drop isn't enough to convince me that they're sold. I will say that. But falling IV is a meaningful yellow flag. I like how it's not saying red flag.
Red flag. Okay.
Ambiguous to slightly seller leaning. Dope. It literally uses it how we use it, Anthony. It gives you some pause, ambiguous to slightly seller leaning, unless the surrounding tape also shows repeated S-side fills and rising IV. Well, let's look at that. We have 93, 19. Oh, look at that. Repeated fills with rising IV. Let's ask it if this contract has that. Does this contract have follow-up ask side flow with rising IV? Dude, this is dope as shit. Yeah, Joe, I saw that. ARM is absolutely on a trek.
And that, I mean, that kind of goes back to me saying, I like to pay attention to that flow around the trade too, just to, see what's going on.
All right. It answered it
Yeah.
correctly. Dude, I'm having a blast with this shit. This is dope. It even answered the question. I'm trying to trick it, and it's not working. All right. Hey, no complaints. I'm personally, Joe, in the Substack chat who requested this one, I'm personally leaning BTO. I know Anthony gets a little more hung up on IV than I do, but I'm leaning BTO on those, especially, I mean, Intel, there's been nothing to tell me Intel is going to flip bearish anytime soon.
Yeah.
It's been on an absolute face ripper for months. Anthony, we missed the short playing with Mr. Whale.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I do got to show you too, because I did send that.
Ooh, dope. All right.
Before the update there, it was the big purple bar at the time. Oh, oh man.
We've been getting a lot of Brazilian homies in our chat lately. Any options for Brazilian with $300? You can start with $300. You just got to play really safe and manage risk like crazy. Trading with a small account is really difficult because you don't have a lot of leeway for risk, and you unfortunately, for a smaller account, tend to have to put a little more risk on than you might be comfortable with per position and really manage it, but it's possible. When I started trading in 2019, I started with $200 and then ended up full-time by 2021. It's possible. You might not get there on your first try. It takes a lot of learning, trial, and error as you get used to shit, but it is possible. They gave a blanket request for ONDS. We can see if we've got anything in the setups there after we're done with this little tidbit you have. I'm going to flip to your screen real quick and go grab myself a beverage. I am out of coffee, but no piss break yet. We'll get to that.
I'm going to do ONDS while you do that, because I want you to see the Periscope thing.
All right,
too,
dope.
actually.
All right, I'll be right back.
So I'm going to use Mr. Will to pull ONDS. Any interesting opening contracts on ONDS today? Jeez, I'm glad he left after that one. Tucker, don't look at how I spelled those ones. Ugh.
Oh boy.
I gotta hurry up before he gets back.
And you gotta make sure you're perfect once he gets back.
Yeah. Let's see. I want the volume. Let's see.
Hold on, our Joes are talking to each other. Joe Garcia, or Joe, a Joe named Joe on the YouTube chat is saying hi to Joe Garcia on the Substack chat.
Team Joe.
Says hi Joe on the Substack. It's Joe on Twitter.
We got two Joes talking to each other and Nick going to grab a Joe.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna just pop in ONDS. It's not
Same
pulling anything.
problem,
Let's go
cara.
there. We got two Joes
got a
talking
plan
to each
today.
other, and then we got you going to get a Joe.
Me getting a
So
Joe?
Yeah, didn't you say you were gonna go? Oh, you said you're gonna get a drink.
Yeah,
not a
I
Joe.
ran out of
Okay.
coffee. I need
Well,
more. I need more hypomania inducing caffeine quick, because me spazzing out. That's what makes the show fun, baby.
So I asked it to pull any confirmed opening ONDS contracts today. It didn't have any, and it looks like it was correct again there. I mean, just a lot of open interest and a lot of kind of volume coming in on these here. And just even kind of looking at that volume over open interest doesn't show me anything. So, I mean, that Mr. Whale is pulling it in correctly. So, for the ONDS question, I'd say I'm not seeing anything really interesting yet. Subject to change. But, now, I want to show you that Periscope one here. So, again, here was the setup. So, this obviously was before the drop there. But, so, it showed us what it was talking about there, and I asked how would I trade this setup. So very interesting here, kind of how it's doing it there. So just kind of looking at it here, fade into the positive gamma wall. That's typically correct. Look for a failed breakout, wick lower, buy a short for a pullback.
You don't buy a short, my friend. You don't buy a short, my friend. Sell a short.
Bias.
Yeah,
Bias
silly
is short for
baby.
yeah. If price flushes into it and holds bias equals long for a bounce.
Dude, all right.
The wall. Don't fade clean breakouts into negative gamma. So kind of going against what you do.
What's that? Don't fade clean breaks into negative gamma.
Breakout.
I generally don't. No, I won't fade them. those are inflection points.
Or
for
not
me.
fade them, not
Yeah.
fade them.
Like right here, right now, there's no like if you go back to, there's no entry for me here because we're in the lower end of that negative gamma range, and honestly, the positive gamma below us isn't very strong. I wouldn't long or short this quite yet. I need a test higher to short it. I'd get uncomfortable when we're trapped in a wide negative gamma range because we can accelerate in either direction. Because the theory behind this is that market makers will move in the same direction we're going if we're in these negative gamma zones. So they'll sell into downside momentum and buy into upside momentum, targeting those positive gamma ranges. It's doing a good job breaking down the general premise of that strategy.
I want to see if it says what you just talked about there. So like, I'm curious. I mean, it's really cool, especially with the imagery and all that. Let's see. So with where we are on Periscope right now.
Any cream in your coffee? No, sir / ma'am. I am a black coffee only person. Sometimes I'll have a mocha, though. We got a local place in town that does a pretty good mocha. I always get an extra shot, though, because they get a little too sweet for me sometimes.
I almost thought it wasn't going to answer that, because I said, what would you suggest on doing there? So I just kind of want to see how it pulls it there.
Yeah, it might be struggling to actually read the Periscope image since it's not fully
let's see.
embedded.
7367. SPX is at 7367. Oops, can't
Is it
type.
6? Yeah.
I said I at. I just want to kind of look.
Joe said, "Nice, Mr. Whale. That's my brother."
All right, so here it's given a little bit. So biggest positive gamma walls at 7,400. That is
Oh, I see what it's my brother was referring to. It was a Joe saying hi, Joe, on Substack. I'm Joe on Twitter. All right, Joes. I missed the meme. That's on me. I suck.
What even? Subside blindly.
Hey, there we go. What were we just saying? All right, Mr. Whale. I see you. I see you, Mr. Whale. That's actually really solid. That's actually really solid.
And it looks like we're just continuing down a little bit.
Yeah, like I said, going short right here is kind of chasing, and going long is trying to time a bottom. I'm sitting on my hands here until we get confirmation of a flush with a back test up, or a back test up now in rejection of this negative gamma zone to go short. But I also want to see an update.
Yeah, 7325 did grow a little bit there on that update.
Yeah, a little bit.
Not a significant.
And we
change.
are at the very bottom end of that negative gamma zone. If you're a big balls person, you could try. If they get to 7350, you could try along to test the midpoint of that negative gamma range. But I'm not going to, just because the positive gamma below us isn't particularly strong. And there's not really anything really far out of the money in either direction right now for 0 day either. We might trend, but that's okay. I'm not comfortable getting short without a back test rejection again, and I'm not comfortable getting long at all right now.
Yeah, put premiums are spiking too, so I feel almost like it's gonna be a choppy day. You know, market's waiting on Nvidia.
Yeah, we might get some preemptive fireworks during Power Hour when we go live again. But futures themselves are going to do some spicy shit after the close. For sure. That's how it goes with Nvidia. I don't believe there's many in Nvidia earnings that doesn't cause a market reaction. As does Nvidia, so does the market. Has been kind of a meme for a couple years now, and it just is memeing harder as we get more and more AI data center shittery.
Yeah, it just doesn't seem like there's any good setup right now. Periscope there either. Jeez, man, I'm gonna die.
Let's dive some more general flow reviews, both using and not using Mr. Whale. I want to go back and forth on it because Mr. Whale's gonna give you, general breakdowns, etc. But I do want to emphasize, as impressed as I am with it as an LLM hater, always do your own due diligence. Make sure you're obeying your own strategies. You can even ask it about certain types of strategies to fit your mold, but always do your own reads. I was impressed that it gave that much of a read on Intel. I'll be honest. I didn't expect it to be that nitty-gritty. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was a
Dope
very
as fuck.
good read. Oh, but you did get that little bounce there off that bottom of your negative gamma right there, just as you call it. Look at that, almost to the tick. If you would have been ballsy. I know you're not ballsy on the calls, but... it kind of reminds me of yesterday. Obviously, things are going to change here every 10 minutes, but it kind of reminds me of yesterday's setup, too, where it was, I mean, all that... Oops, come here. Like, we were up here. Maybe. It was just an odd setup yesterday. I mean, it was aiming down, but then that kind of rally up there. That's what got me yesterday on my stupid prop. But yeah, it was a really interesting setup. Because there was no positive gamma.
Absolutely bodied. Oh, nothing to move toward, you mean? Yeah.
I mean, it was just
but to be fair, there's no positive gamma above, but they did hold positive gamma as support. That 93.50.
Yeah.
They wicked below it toward 45 and then bounced and then they pinned it there. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, you had 4 tests there too.
Yeah, that 73.30 was a slingshot after the late morning. I'm glad we were able to catch our shorts. Well, I was anyway. I was talking mad shit while I did it too.
Of course you were. Of course you were.
You know me. You know me.
Yeah, I'm. Yeah, probably hands off for now.
That's fine. You don't got to force trades. Plus, we're having a good time today. We're doing some good reviews.
For those who voted about me failing the eval, I failed it yesterday, but it wasn't entirely my fault.
Hey, and also to be fair, you did make it past the day we said you would fail.
Yeah.
So you did beat the vote. You're fine. You beat the vote.
Oh dang!
We can take a quick look at GameStop. I guarantee it will be identical to what it looked like last week when we looked at it. I guarantee it. GameStop's options volume remains pretty heavy, but a lot of times not so directional. So it gets messy, kind of like indices do. Let me pull in a couple more people to do flow reviews.
Let's see. Let's see. Doesn't mean that there's. Yeah, it's not pulling anything.
Markets are ripping. You guys see anything?
Yeah, it's just ripping.
Bet what?
Markets.
Oh, holy shit!
Yeah. Right up to the positive gamma.
Yo! So this is actually a good thing to look at real quick. I just talked about not being super comfortable within the negative gamma range because it can really, really accelerate in either direction. That's precisely what they did. They wicked the very last bastion of negative gamma and then ripped all the way through this negative gamma zone, right to the top strike at 7,400. Right through the whole range. That can happen fast when you have these wide ranges of negative gamma, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen in the direction you want. So I tend to sit on my hands until we pick directions, and that was a move. If any of you guys caught that, holy shit, congratulations. It just ripped off of that test of 73.60 a solid 40 points out of left field. That was cool. Really good example of what can happen in these negative gamma zones. If you were shorting in the hole there, which I will do if the setup's there, I will short in the hole. You got your ass blown open by that. Was there a Trump tweet yeet, Joe? Did he say something? Because that's usually what happens.
I didn't see anything on my end for it. Jeez. Well, hey, we might get up to that 74.15. Might be a, short entry for us. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Got another update
I'm
here
just
in a
going to
couple
go
minutes.
make sure I'm not going to step on any Twitter toes by getting folks in for the Flow Review segment. Because that would be lame.
Yeah,
if there's a news headline with that, I don't want to step on its toes. There was. Iran says the enemy is seeking a new round of war. I don't know if that's what caused an upside move. That wouldn't make sense to me, so maybe there's something else.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a beat. I'm going to give it a beat. But for those of you who are already here, we're going to go ahead and start doing some more Flow Reviews here. Let's make it interesting. GameStop boosts eBay stake above 6%. Raises stake. Oh, they bought more eBay. Is he gonna do a hostile takeover? Does GameStop even have that kind of capital? I know they have a lot of capital on hand, and they offered a pretty sizable premium to buy eBay, and eBay said no. It'd be kind of crazy if they did a hostile takeover. I don't know if they have the funds for that, though. That'd be not without loans, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. They don't really have debt. I know a lot of people are super excited about that. I don't really know enough about it, to be honest. Pakistan's military leader said he was traveling to Iran tomorrow to announce the final version of the agreement. That would make algorithms buy.
Yep.
Good find, Joe. Thank you. I'm not going to tell people to come join yet because I imagine that's going to get tweeted on the main account news-wise. So I'll give this a beat, and then we'll let more people come on in for flow reviews. Because like I said, we're going to have a shorter session this morning. It's not going to be our usual almost 3 hours, give or take, because we're going to do a second show in Power Hour. But, dude, holy shit. That was a reaction and a half right off of that 7360, which, again, was the last point of heavy negative gamma during that pullback. I'm curious to see this update now. I wonder if we see that 7415 blow up again.
Yeah. Well,
What
we'll
a
see.
move.
Jeez.
Well, I'm sure as shit glad I didn't short on price action alone. Thank you, Periscope, for keeping me from being stupid. That would have bummed me out. We had a really good last 2 days on this prop account. That would have taken away yesterday's win in one fell swoop. We ripped on the NASDAQ. We ripped from that low of day at 29,008 all the way up to 29,240 in about 3 minutes. So 240 NASDAQ points in about 3 minutes on that news. That would have hurt. That would have been bad. That would have been really unfortunate. So I'm glad that I did not price action scalp short and that this wide ass range of negative gamma kept me out of it, even though that's what the setup looked like. Look at that.
There you go. Look at
that. 7415
Yep.
did indeed explode. Dude, I'm so excited for 1 minute intervals. All right, let's do some more flow reviews. Everybody drop your ticker requests and or contract requests. Hey, guys, what time is Power Hour? Power Hour is at 3 p.m. Eastern. 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Central, 12 p.m. Pacific.
And for the GameStop request, there wasn't really anything interesting on it.
Yeah, it's usually
Anything
really
new,
high
it's-
volume
yeah.
without a lot of clean directionality on those GameStop ones, which you know, it's just heavily traded. It is what it is. Sometimes you don't find anything. Sometimes you find a diamond in the rough. CRDO. CRDO.
Do we want to ask Mr. Whale or do we want to do just the old-fashioned?
Let's do old-fashioned, then Mr. Whale for the next one. Let's kind of alternate because I'm having a lot of good fun playing with that. All right, let me make sure I'm not going to step on toes here. Get some more people in for some flow requests. Do a little party powwow here.
Oh, here. CRDO.
Give that a few more minutes. CRDO Credo.
So up 6.6% on the day. We can look at this 522-230 call here. Just got to double check that open interest. Let's see. You got about 220 there. It's a really small volume here compared to that open interest. I just kind of want to see how that 300 came in though. Let's just kind of go in there and look. Yeah, I'd say it's probably not related there. I mean that. Just want to, I mean that candle's 3. Actually, I want to go back to today. That first candle's 220. Doesn't look like it's related. I mean that 220 is larger than that other big candle there. 2 days, 28% out of the money though. I probably wouldn't be chasing anything like that. I mean, Theta's gonna eat those things away very quickly. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, these barely have a delta there, so yeah, I'd say.
Can you explain that real quick for the folks that are new? What you mean by Theta's gonna eat it away quickly?
So, like when you look, so we're gonna look at today's here. So these are trading at 18 cents right now. The theta decay on these, is about 18 cents a day. So just for the sake of the conversation, let's pretend CRDO doesn't move another penny at all. We don't have any other movement on the stock, and we just close flat and open flat tomorrow. These contracts are going to lose pretty much all their value there. I mean, the theta is 18. these are trading at 18, and why is that going to happen? They're 28% out of the money. As you get closer to expiration, their theta is going to really pick up, especially on names that are far out of the money, due to them having no intrinsic value. So that's why what you're seeing 28%. Like, even if this was like 10,000 contracts coming in and 28% out of the money, I'm still going to be very cautious on that, just because it's so far out of the money. The likelihood of kind of seeing anything on that, barring a quick momentum day trade on something like that's going to be pretty unlikely. Even, I mean, the delta's still very nothing on these. Like, if you just pop this, geez, I keep that scroll bar.
So essentially,
keeps
that
getting
theta is
everything.
just straight up how much value that contract loses by product of time and time alone, all else kept equal.
Yep. So I mean, even with a 1% move up tomorrow, you're still down 57% on the contract. So I mean, you need probably at least like a 6% move to even probably break even on the contracts at that point. So I mean, it's just kind of understanding the contract fundamentals. So I mean, you look at these and you're like, oh hey, they're coming in at the ask, here it's a buy. Not necessarily. I do want to pop these into Mr. Whale and see how it analyzes that there, because that could be very interesting here. Mr. Whale, where are you? Can you analyze this contract? Does this seem more like a sell or a buy? Morel. Curious to see how it reads that there. I feel like anybody that's had some background in options trading would agree that that's going to be probably a sell at the ask. I'm just curious to see what Mr. Whale.
It looks more
yeah,
like a buy and
it's
sell, but not high conviction.
SI dominate. So it's on the heavy. So okay, let's see. So here it is. Here's the catch. There we go. It's at least getting that in there. Stock around sell truth is roughly.
I do like that it says more likely bought, doesn't say guaranteed buy. That's good, because as we harp on, at ask doesn't necessitate a guaranteed buy. Just much more likely to be a buy.
Yeah, I'm happy to put that in there. They're very far out of the money. So I mean, like, okay, I just wanna. The Greeks to me show that it's probably more of a sell, just with how far out of the money they are. Would you agree? So side does not guarantee buy.
I'm still giggling at it telling you your screenshot sucked.
Ha 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 ha.
Mr. Whale's got a little sass.
Mr. Whale's catty as hell.
Yeah.
Not by Greeks alone.
I mean, that's it. I think that's kind of the thing where
your skepticism is valid.
I think that's kind of where like AI separates itself from like human eye. There, like I mean, like let me.
It does give you both caveats, which is pretty cool too.
Let me. I've got one here that. Gotta get out of the way.
Duke says, "Gotta talk smart for AI." I don't know if I can talk smart, homie.
So like this one here. I want to pop this one in here. They're 9 days out, 42% out of the money. We can probably agree these are sells. Just
I'm gonna lean sell
basically
side.
looking at it there.
Yeah.
So I just want. Oh, geez, what is going on with me today?
Yeah, you're killing it, man. You're
do
killing
this
it.
one.
You're killing it. You're doing great.
These ones does this buy or sell? Oh, jeez. I'm not even gonna scroll that one down. So, it did it on purpose. You know what? I feel like Mr. Whale's out to get me.
Yeah, dude, he's beating your ass, and it's deserved. It's deserved. For those of you just joining, this is Mr. Whale, the Unusual Whales AI Analyst tool, and as an LLM hater, I'm fucking impressed. This thing's dope. Hey! It agrees with you on those.
Okay. Okay.
It agrees with you on those ones. Likely a sell. All right.
Okay. I'm more. The strike is so far below the spot, only 9 days out. The odds of it finishing. So okay, I want to ask.
So it's
so,
taking context into consideration here. Oh, so now you're gonna be like, hey, how come you agree now? What are you doing?
Yep.
Get him. Get a friend to do it for you. That's what Anthony was for, but he somehow makes it worse.
I want to see what it says on here. Okay.
Since you were getting beat up by the bot, my girlfriend just messaged plot twist. The devs are fucking with Anthony specifically.
Probably. I was gonna say it was you. Probably.
We do have a bunch of blanket requests from YouTube. Sec Finance says, "Yay, I made it #1 top fan." Yeah, the chat's kind of quiet sometimes, but we've got a good chunk of people hanging out on YouTube. Usually, we have a pretty small YouTube relative to everyone else. We got like 70 people hanging out. Thanks for coming, guys. Talk your shit, too.
Thanks for
Keep that chat popping. And we'll get to those requests. Don't worry.
It gave a really good answer on this one here. Look at this. So I want to know why. So auto loan says you pay off. Okay. So as far as the money 2 days out, tiny delta, low probability, poor contract. So exactly what I was kind of saying, but it doesn't automatically say the trade. Well, okay, we get that. Why didn't default sell? The stronger clue for buy or sell is the execution side. Near ask is more likely bought. Near bid more likely sold. So if that scenario goes most of the ask, I'd still lean someone bought cheap upside, even if it was a bad low conviction upside bet. Interesting.
The emphasis in green is dope.
Where your point is useful for sanity checking the trade. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Smart directional premium buying, informed conviction. So in the sense, yes, the setup can feel more like something the seller would be happy to offload money. I'm not saying it can't be a sell. I'm saying far out of the money enough. So you say it's okay for the interesting. And here says buy leaning. Structure says low quality. That's why I call it more likely bought, but weak flow rather than I like that answer. I'll take that answer. I will die on that hill that's a sell though. I will die on that hill.
Oh no, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I'm mostly curious to see what kind of context it gives when we only basically look at this ask side transaction. I like that it hedges the answer because like I said, at ask is not a guaranteed buy. It's just more likely. And Mr. Whale seems to mirror that sentiment, which is good.
And it did say that AMD put did look like a sell. Again, one of those, 43% out of the money 9 days out. Very likely. I mean, these things are worthless right now there. I mean, that whale collected probably about 160K in premium so far.
El Brujo Azteca says, these shows have been so fun, entertaining while the market chops and educational when it's moving. Appreciate that, homie. Thanks for chilling with us, man. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern. Kick it with us, man.
You're gonna try to short this here?
I'm not touching this here.
You're not touching it?
We're right up against it. We're pretty damn close to that really stacked positive gamma at 74.15. I want him to touch it, then I might fade, but look how deep the negative gamma above it got as well.
Yeah.
If they get through 74.15 and can hang on to it, there's not a whole lot of upside resistance. And again, look at this massive pop off of the level we pointed out earlier, way down at 73.60 to 50 area. We wicked that when we got the news candle. It wicked it and then squeezed right through that entire negative gamma zone. Trajectory is very, very, very buy side right now. Momentum is calls, slapping the shit out of those calls. I wouldn't want to touch this unless they break out downside into that negative gamma zone again and we see some positive start building up. Because right now, market maker positioning is moving up with this price. We're seeing positive gamma grow above us at that 74.15 especially. Again, if they turn that into support, there's nothing stopping this thing above as far as firm gamma resistance. I would sit on my hands here, especially since I'm someone who mostly has a short brain with price action. I'm not super hot on trying to tie it. I don't want to try to top tick this. That was a news candle in conjunction with straight up gamma technicals, I'm not going to fight a news candle until it shows me firmly that the move's done, and it has not. Now, you could look for midpoint longs on pullbacks, like this prior high of day at, what was that, 73.80-ish? Maybe a back test of that for a long, but yeah, hands off for me. This moved way too fast in too short of an amount of time for me to be comfortable trying to chase it. And again, that trajectory and that buying was so aggressive, it makes me hesitant to try to top tick it for a short.
Very nice. Very nice.
So I'm hands off, which, you know, what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Yeah, I'm being patient right now. I'm not chasing the move up. I don't want to go down there. Maybe if we come down and test that 73.75 again, probably, you know, slim there. Otherwise, see what kind of develops there. Because that update didn't really do too much. A lot of that positive gamma kind of stayed the same there. It grew a little bit, but not significantly. So yeah, I'm just kind of watching. Hey, you are getting that kind of little pullback there. You are getting a little pulley back there. Of course, the one time I don't trade it, but whatever. That's fine. That's fine. Let's do some of those flow requests here. Probably got like 30 of them in here. Let's see. What flow requests do we have? For some reason, I thought there were 1,000 in the chat here, but
there's 1,000 just ticker requests on YouTube.
Yeah, people were just like saying a bunch of random stuff. Dave Sanders 43 asks about IMVT.
IMVT moving, and even farther back, we've got a bunch. I'll just type those in the chat as well, just for general use.
IMVT, all right. Let's do. I'm gonna kind of flip between Mr. Whale.
Yeah.
Just normal.
I like seeing how it does raw reads based on these inputs. It's really cool, dude. It is ripping. He wasn't kidding. Holy shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably not gonna chase calls on something like this, but let's just kind of take a peek there. I wonder if this. So we got 717.30 call. A lot of volume on that one today. I wonder if they're taking some profit because look at that open interest. That goes back to they've been in there a while. Been in there since December.
Been a while since I could hold my head up high.
It's been a while since I said I'm sorry.
Oh, terrifying, man. Terrifying. That's gonna stuck in my head again now.
I know.
A fucking week. Yeah, that original flow, so it was kind of bid side-ish there. I'm probably wouldn't have kind of taken anything. I would have taken that with a grain of salt there. Let's do. Just kind of looking for that. How about that 12.18?
It's kind of the only one with anything today, but some of these have some day-over-day buildup, it looks like. Itty-bitty nibbles at a time, except for that 1,000 size. I'm not loving it.
Yeah. Too hard to kind of know what's going on. Oops. Man, I don't know what is going on with my scrolling. Yeah, I mean...
My scroll wheel's been busted for a while. It gets very frustrating when I'm on my chart trying to zoom in or out, and it goes the opposite direction. I need to get a new mouse.
These are all ads at the bid. These all carried over. Look at this. Oops.
Somebody's been stacking premium on this.
Bid, 100 over, 400 over, another 100. Just all the volume that's coming in is carrying over. I mean, these are...
And they're all the same, like 100, 200, 300, 100, 200, 300. I wonder if this person's just been stacking premium this whole time.
I mean, it's all carried over. All carried over. And I would assume they're probably not shorting them. I'd hope they're not shorting them.
It's possible.
You know what?
They're getting their asses beat if they are. And notice, today, another 200 volume.
Yeah.
At the bid. I wonder if homie's sitting on a metric fuckload of shares. Wait, these are puts, aren't they? This isn't the calls. Is it the calls?
They're calls. Yeah, these are calls.
Yeah.
12, 18, 30 calls.
Well, look how much time they have. Holy shit, these are far out. They could be perfectly happy with losing their shares. They could be in a ton of shares, and they're selling covered calls on those shares. They could have a metric shitload of shares and they're hedging with these sold calls. That would make sense to me for them to keep doing this as premium rises, as price rises. And they could very well be betting on this not sustaining for the next year, because those are bona fide leaps almost. Usually a leap is like a year or farther out, but it's anything that's 180 days out for me is a leap. Like I'm not gonna hold flow that long personally. I never do.
So it's Mr. Whale saying it's not a fresh bullish buy. Let's see, based on today's tape, it looks like selling activity. Yeah, I mean, like that's where you kind of need that human, understanding there. I don't think AI is fully there yet. Yeah, this is just an interesting one there, and it did kind of hit on it being deep in the money too. So I mean, it's that's interesting.
I'm leaning that these are short, most likely a collar of sorts. At a minimum, it's covered calls. In my opinion, I can't think of any other reason to be taking on that much risk naked.
Yeah,
because shorting over and over again as premium rises violently is dangerous as all hell with calls. Holy shit.
What were we trading at back here on 114? Let's go take a peek here. These weren't even in the money on 1218. These were about $4 out of the money. So yeah, when they open these. Yeah, there's not really any clues from the tape here. It's just kind of... Actually, man, it's an ascending fill here at the time when it came in. Then you just have a little bit after. That's not... Yeah, that's definitely interesting there. Yeah, curious there. Okay. Yeah, otherwise I'm gonna say I'm not seeing anything else really new on this for today. I just kind of want to look at that. Yeah, I mean this thing barely gets any. I mean it's a lot of bid side calls on it, which obviously you're seeing with those day over day kind of ads there. I want to look at that gamma chart here. Oops. Nope, I was right.
Ooh,
yeah, we're trading right in the middle of a
right up
put
in
and
it,
call wall too. So I mean, you're really not.
I wouldn't chase. Bro, come on. It's up almost $10 on the day for what was formerly like a $26 stock. It is camping.
Yeah, that absolute gamma looks to be at 32. So, it wouldn't surprise to see, maybe a small little pull to that 30 after this. And just kind of looking there. I mean, there's so much new stuff they've been adding to the site. I don't have enough time. I'm excited for the long weekend, just mess around with some of this stuff. But
yeah. I'm going to have to do some more diving, especially with Mr. Whale, too. But we have all these new mappings that I haven't played with yet. So I'll probably do some of that this long weekend as well. For those unawares, we do not have a market on Mondays, so we will not have an episode of WhaleWatch next Monday. But we'll keep it spicy for you on Wednesday and Friday.
Yeah, that absolute gamma being on 30 there. I mean, again, strike with the largest net gamma on the chain, the strongest magnet / pinning level, regardless of direction. So, just keep an eye. We're in that kind of, middle of that call and put wall there. So, geez, why am I just clicking all over? I don't know where I'm going, man.
I am going to hit him with the thing because that coffee has finally played its course. And I need to lose some weight. So I will be back after
you do that.
A quick shake.
I'm gonna do a kind of scan over my filters here. Oh, I see Nick drop some more here. Well, I'm gonna wait for him to get back. I want to see if I can pull 4 different names at once. I just want to see if it kind of does that here. So I'm just gonna do kind of a scan of my filters here, see if anything new's coming in. Not really anything new's coming in. Nothing really new coming in. VG, what are these? VG 618.16 call, nice little spike in call premium there. Definitely an opening trade. 5, I don't get the best feeling there with that spot price kind of dropping there. pass on those. I do want a 13% 20 so we don't overlap earnings. Yeah, it's interesting. I'm gonna pop. I'm gonna save it though. Just that small little IV decrease is a little worrisome there to me. All right, let's see. Pop us in here. I can't type today, Tucker. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on.
It's today. You're alive. That's just how it goes for you.
Apparently. End phase, short dated, really widespread on those. That's why there looks like a momentum chase here. 22, yeah, just that Ivy's kind of all over. Not the cleanest, but kind of what Mr. Whale says there. You see that after there. Yeah, I mean, you're trying to chase momentum there. All those things that you kind of pop there a lot. 134 up at 167. Yeah, those are up kind of a bit there. He takes some long piss breaks, man. Probably sits.
He's back.
Oh, I was gonna say probably sits when he pees. I wanted to wait. I'm gonna do a Mr. Whale. The 4 names that you ticked. I want to see if it can pull 4 names at once. I just want to see what it can do with
Hey
that.
guys, my girlfriend had to go pee at the same time. Twinsies.
That's so
Oh my
cute.
god.
Cute.
I know, it's so cute.
Adorable. Yeah, give me 1 second here. And... I can't type today, man.
Yeah, you've been struggling so bad all morning.
I mean, it's kind of like that for the most part, but just a fast typer. Just a fast typer. What can I do? What can you do? All right, I do want to. Oh shit, I always go into the chat, the voice chat in here. Okay, so you dropped me 4 tickers, so we're gonna do per UAMY, AMPX,
Oh, did I miss some
and
Mr.
CBRS.
Whale breakdowns? Is that what we're doing?
No, I want to see if it can pull 4 tickers at once. I haven't tried this yet. I just want to see if it can do. Can you find?
Hold on, before you hit enter, go ahead and type it. But
Okay.
before you hit enter, if Mr. Whale can pull this, I will drop the last 25% off code that we're gonna do for a hot minute. And Mr. Whale, as I believe it, is available on everything from retail basic and above. So
Is my camera frozen? Oh,
it's
what, for a
glitchy,
second?
but it's not frozen. You
It was
staticky as
frozen
shit.
on me with my finger.
Jeez, that would have been a screenshot.
I should have
That
zoomed
would've
in
been a
on it.
screenshot.
Damn, I missed it.
I was looking over
But all
the
right.
chat, I'm like, holy shit.
If
My
Mr.
finger's
Whale
been on
can
my
do
nose for a while.
this, I'm going to drop a 25% off code for all tiers, including API subscriptions. First 3 months, first annual year. Let's see if it can do this. If it can do it, you're
Okay.
getting the code right out the gate. Otherwise, we're going to have to make some new parameters, and you don't get it yet. Let's go. Let's see what we
Okay.
do. Let's see what we
Alright,
do.
All right.
I think it can. I think it can. I've been surprised
I
so
think
far.
it can. Oh, it's
I've
fetching
been
it.
so
eh?
surprised so far.
Ooh, it's pulling.
I'm curious,
it's
I'm
searching
curious
the
to see
ticker.
how it handles ambiguous phrasing like interesting flow, too.
Ooh.
Right? It's scanning for opening flow specifically. Small, though. Pretty low volume contracts it pulled. Are these low volume names anyway? If you already looked at them or not?
It's giving you a read with it too. That's kind of cool. I want to hold on. Can you sort this by highest volume for me, please?
Opals?
That was
Opals?
bad.
Can you do this for me, Opals?
No, well. So we'll see.
Well,
I do like
it's
how
able
kinda-
to parse through whatever the hell Anthony's even saying with how he's typing. All right. Truly opening flows, too. Well, shit! I'm a man of my word. Hold on. I'm a man of my word. Hold on. And
we will-
there we go, everybody. In celebration of the Mr. Whale launch and it doing something I wasn't entirely confident it'd be able to, and it did, On the screen here, code Mr. Whale gets you 25% off every subscription tier for your first 3 months on the monthly, your first entire year on the annual tier. This applies to every single subscription type on the site. Check that shit out. Like I said, Mr. Whale is available on retail basic and above. So if you're a paying subscriber to Unusual Whales, you have access to this. If you've never subscribed before, this code's going to be the biggest sale you're ever going to see for anything on Unusual Whales. And I've actually been abusing this a little bit. So this is going to be the last one for a while. This is going to be your last chance to get 25% off on these Unusual Whales WhaleWatch viewer only perks. Grab that shit and run with it, because I'm really curious to see more people using Mr. Whale to give more feedback on it, because I'm personally impressed as shit. You'll hear me talk shit about AI all the time. And I can't really talk shit about Mr. Whale. Not just because I'm an employee. You can ask the team. I'll talk shit about Unusual Whale stuff if I don't like it all the time. Ask Anthony. I bitch about things that break. The dev team's amazing, and they fix it immediately. Don't get me wrong. But I'll talk mad shit about AI, and I don't really have any shit talk for Mr. Whale. I have some suggestions for fixes and additions, but that's not the same thing. This is brand new, and it's already doing pretty complex queries. I'm impressed. For those of you who were here during the pre-market session, we were using it for our usual open interest reads, and it took out like 5 minutes of eye scanning we usually do per request. It just did that for us. Go ahead and jump on that, folks. I'm going to take this off the screen. Mr. Whale, all one word for that 25% off. This is going to be the last one for a while, so it's kind of your last chance to get in on this cheap. So I'll take that off.
That's a good discount.
I'll flash it again right at the end of the show, but for now, I'm wondering if you have special focus on treasure. I don't personally. The only real attention I pay to political trading is the bullshit they do. In general, I don't know how personally the way that I trade. I'm not an investor. I'm a trader, mostly intraday scalping. We've been having way too much fun playing with the AI today for me to take any Periscope scalps. And I mean, the price action was pretty violent, so I haven't taken a single scalp today. But yeah, I mean, I don't know how actionable politician trading is outside of A, having the knowledge, B, tracking over time, C, seeing if you can get in better than they did. I've seen a few people trade off of the old Nancy Pelosi shit and make a decent amount for long-term holds, but they are delayed, and these sleazy mofos like to report their trades late as shit anyway, which is, you know, a slap on the wrist financially when they're making millions of dollars. They have to pay, what, like 15 grand as a punishment? Absolute bullshit. Absolute bullshit. But I don't personally. I know some people who do, so it's very much an option. I'm not much of an investor. I don't really hold shares of anything. I have a little bit of SPY. I still have that SPY share I bought at 426.9. I had to put a weird-ass limit order to get that. And it happened twice. I had to sell the first one to take care of some family shit that I did in 2021, and then I got it again in 2023, I think? I don't remember. I'd have to check. But it's on a brokerage that will not be named because they pissed me off really, really bad with their futures a couple months ago. So, no comment there. No comment there.
That's funny.
All right, let's go ahead and tackle some more. I'm surprised it pulled all four.
Let's actually look
Let's
at the
dive
flow
into some of these. Pretty low volume, but clear openers.
Yeah, so you got 110 there, 190 there. Let's just see. Just kind of looking there. I mean, I'd almost like to read these as a buy here. Again, your 90708 is that kind of first time frame there. Fills at the ask there. So you got flow 10 minutes later for the size is a little larger. Let me just go back here. Maybe. Oh, I was like, why can't you go back? I was through Mr. Whale. Yeah, I mean, at least that 190 for sure, you know, is an opening trade there. I'd assume most of that volume is going to carry over. They are deep in the money, though, 8% with 2 days out. So just, you know, be cautious. If these get exercised overnight or during the day, you're not going to notice and swinging contracts. Well, these actually, this is probably a good example here. If you look at the option profit calculator on these. So these have intrinsic value because they are in the money. That theta, look at that theta. Theta on it because these contracts are deep in the money, and that delta is massive here. So looking at the short term versus
JKLB,
kind of that
sorry,
28.
we do not do meme coins, so I can't look at injective for you.
I can give you a read on it, junk. Anyways, dude, that's such a like.
I mean, you know,
scam stuff.
I was gonna be chill about it. Damn.
Well, I mean, if you're new to the market and you're, you know,
yeah, no, you're right.
People are pumping you meme stuff, and like it's not a real trade.
But I don't think he's pumping it. He just wanted to read. That's fair. If he was pumping it, I would have deleted him. He seems chill. JKLB's a
my read is find something where you'll, you know,
it's just garbage.
The nice. Well, it is. I mean. Just up 10,000% tomorrow because I call it garbage.
Yeah, it's your fault. You did it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like that rug pull that just happened with the Roaring Kitty account. That shit was nuts.
Yeah.
If y'all missed that, somebody compromised Roaring Kitty's account and was posting wallets, wallet codes, and pumped the shit out of some random meme coin and then knifed it. It ripped like 11 million in market cap and then pew, 0. Yep, but Joe noted as well, new high of day yet again. You see why I wasn't trying to top tick a short?
Yep.
Like, yeah, we're pushing up on that 74.15. We're getting closer. About 4 points away now. Maybe you can try to top tick it, but look at how this negative gamma is building up right above 74.15. We've also got some positive buildup happening with these updates at 74.40. Will it get up there? I don't know. But this, just like happened earlier, that wide range of negative gamma gives me pause because we saw it already. Let me go back a few time frames. On that news candle, we tested low, tested way down near that 73.55. They basically wicked 73.60, and then that news dropped, and it's been straight up all the way, basically squeezed through this negative gamma zone. That's kind of setting up now above 74.15. So if they don't give a really strong rejection and lose this stair-step shelf they formed, basically at 7,400, 7,400, 7,390. If they don't lose that and turn that back into resistance, there's no short for me. Otherwise, you're just trying to top tick a freight train. Don't do that. You're going to get smashed. Could it work? Maybe. But I'm just saying why it's giving me pause. We have a lot of negative gamma building up above that 74.15. If it doesn't serve as resistance, I would speculate it turns into another stair step like 7,400 evens did, and that negative gamma gets taken out. Now, all of this can and will change as market makers reposition within these 10-minute updates, but that's giving me pause to try to top tick this. I like the top tick for a pullback maybe, but I would not get married to a short with how aggressive buying has been this morning. Just be safe out there. Be safe out there. Or go nuts, man. Do whatever the hell you want. I'm not going to tell you what to do.
I don't like that negative gamma kind of growing above that there. I don't like
look at that? Momentum
the
options
move.
are still calls like crazy. Yeah, I'm not going to try to top tick this. If today turns into a day I don't trade, so be it.
Yeah, just kind of looking in here. So back to these. Yeah, it's not a lot going on in the specific, at least AMPX. How about the PERS?
Soon, Devin. Soon, very soon. I know I've been saying that, but it's true. They are busting ass on getting that thing smooth. 1 minute updates coming to Periscope soon. I promise. Shit, now the dev team can really rug pull me. They could just be like, never mind. And I just promised like 20,000 people, bro. What do you mean, never mind? But no, it's coming soon. I promise. It'll be very, very sooner than you think. It's coming. Right over the hill.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything really interesting on these things. They're all multi-legs, so I'm going to assume that they're all like 100 contract multi-legs. I bet they're all kind of related to each other. And yeah, just kind of junky here. Let's do UAMY. So it had one for that. Yeah, again, just minute build it. It's 9%. They're all deep in the money.
Yeah, I'm not loving it.
Yeah, that's, I mean...
And it seems like just another general low volume name as well. It doesn't look like they're really getting slapped all that much. It's up 11% on the day. What is go to the UAMI overview again. Let's see if there was anything spicy from yesterday into this move. Is this an earnings move that I'm looking at here? I mean, there was not really though. Not really.
Yeah, not...
It did have a good comeback right toward the end of the day yesterday, but it's not super substantial in the grand scheme of how many net premiums transact on it. It seems like a lot of the options flow for this name, at least, whatever the hell United States Antimony is. At least it's not United States Alimony. That would suck. But it I don't know. It doesn't seem super directional. It seems more moving with direction instead of preempting it in this case.
Yeah, and all these kind of... I mean, this 9 call here. This one might be... I don't know why it didn't pull that one. Did it not pull that 9 call? It didn't
piece of candy.
9 call.
All right, folks, you got us for another...
Didn't.
15 to 30 minutes this session. We're not doing the full-blown 3-hour show today because we're going to be back for about an hour and 20 minutes in the afternoon. Start dropping those requests. We got plenty of time for a few more. I've got one from Full Metal Max here, one of our repeat homies.
What do we got?
Bada bing, we're looking at the Poet.
16s. Yeah, let's go look at Poet.
Or the 29th for next Friday.
So, ooh, potential closure here, possibly. Looks like 518, you had your big volume come in. Good chunk of that carried over. Now we're seeing some more volume today. Let's kind of take a peek there. Yeah, it's not that full size. I wonder if... I'm just kind of looking... I don't like seeing, similar sized volume there. I mean, obviously it's not that full volume. You're 1,000 there, and this is 1,600, so it's 600 more there. But I chance so 1,500 comes in there. I mean, it's one of those that's coming in at the bid here, and then you're seeing that IV rise. Ooh, a little tricky on this one. I do...
The opposite of what we're used to seeing with those ask side drops.
Let's, I'm gonna ask, guess who?
Mr. Whale, what you got for us, homie?
Guess who?
I do like that it agrees with you on the speculation. Like, it doesn't just agree with you to agree with you. It even gave you some pushback earlier, but it lists the caveats that give you pause. That's huge.
Yeah,
that's like a human touch almost.
So 846.
God, it feels weird helping up a language model, but I have to. It's fucking awesome.
Oh, increasing. Oh, on this.
We're gonna have to do like a type to learn episode at this point. Holy shit, bro! We're going back to the elementary school typing video games in the local library.
There was like this space one that I played. It was like
It's one of the That's a type to learn spin-off where you go hyperspeed. Yeah, and it sends you through the stars and shit.
Type to learn space game. Oh, you're right. Oh, it's just called Type to Learn.
Yeah. That was like the universal thing in the States. I don't know if it was
funny?
Else. I could see maybe like Canada or something. But Type to Learn was the shit.
They kept that in the elementary schools for 30 years or whatever between when you were there and I was there.
Yeah, 30 years, you piece of shit.
Jeez, you're old, dude. Grandpa. Fucking grandpa. Yeah, I actually took a keyboarding class, thank you very much, in, I think, middle school. And I think I got yelled at because, like, I look down when I type, and you're not supposed to look down when you type. Like, shut up. Tell me what to do.
The funny thing is, I pretty consistently type way above average fast, but I basically hunt and peck with every finger really fast. I don't do the whole, like, put your fingers on it like a piano, and your certain fingers hit certain. I'll hit the fucking W with my right hand sometimes. It doesn't make sense, but it's fast.
So
yeah, let's
here's
finish
our
up
read
Poet.
on-
Let's finish up Poet, and then I want to look at Per, since that was one of the earliest requests we got that we kind of skipped over.
We did look at Per.
Oh, you did look at Per. All right, my bad.
Yeah,
my
there
bad.
was nothing there.
All
Yeah,
right,
no,
then-
I hit all four.
Then
of
our boy
those there.
Joe has another straight up contract for us as
Cool.
well.
Cool. So kind of what we were saying there, it's a mix to cautious, not cleanly bullish or bearish there. Call filling at near the bid usually leans towards selling pressure on that contract, but rising IV at the same time as the market is marking up unexpected movement there. So demand for optionality. So the two things, so you can't trust bid side alone. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of giving what we were saying there about
just
it
the
being
reciprocal
that,
of the ask. Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know, man. It's tough. I want to lean BTO just because of the patterns we've seen with Poet. It's currently, we talked about the roller coaster Poet's been doing for like months now, but with a general up and to the right trend. I think we're in a downy part of the roller coaster, so it would make sense for me for somebody to long. It's just so close dated. I'm not so sure.
I wonder,
because it's a clear opener. The size of that one trade is bigger than open interest and prior volume, so we know it's a new position. It's ups. Maybe they're doing the opposite, actually. I don't know. Let's look at the 14-day. We're in an upper end of the roller coaster.
Anything else for flow on it today? Just kind of and I mean, a lot of that's coming in at the ask.
Could be Momel, though. Those came in right in the morning, and Poet was already up.
Yeah.
Could be a little momentum on the 14.5s. Plus, they're basically at the money, which would make a little sense, too.
I do want to look at one more thing on here. How's our read on this? Where are we? So, I mean, you're right in the middle of the call wall and put wall, too, so it's tough. I mean, man, that net I mean, it seems like there's a little more net gamma on the call side. On the upside there is some near that put wall too. So I mean, man, that's volatile. That's all you got to kind of analyze that as. It's volatile. So okay, all right. I'm gonna clean up a couple of my tabs here, and let's see the one that Joe dropped us here. FLR. Pop this down here. So clean opening trade, 3% out of the money, no multi-leg. Exactly what you want to see there. Let's take a peek at our flow feed.
On the back end, I'm giving it something really hard just to see if it can do it while you look at this.
So I do like, so it's the fill's almost a mid fill here. It's a pretty big bid ask spread here. I mean, you got 115 to 205, and they're filling at 165, so it's almost a mid fill there. But you're getting a nice little IV increase. Obviously, we're doing a hindsight read right now because they are up from 165 up to 192. I'd be conflicted with that, just that kind of more mid-fill-ish there on that. And guess what? Let's see what Mr. Whale says on it too. I'm liking it. I'm loving this Mr. Whale thing. It's a fun, cool tool. But I would say I'd be cautious there. I like seeing that IV spike there, but that fill is almost a mid fill there. I mean, slightly on the ask there, but it's almost a mid. But let's just see what Mr. Whale says here. How about a read on the FLR 618.45 call at the, what time spike was this at? 10:01 Central Standard Time at the 10:01 Central Standard Time timestamp there, with the IV rising but almost a mid fill. Let's see here. Geez, typing McGee over there.
Yeah. Because one of us actually knows how to type, you know.
So
really
again,
he's flexing on you, dude. He's
I'm flexing a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, but his are all probably wrong too. So anyways, yeah, it's giving kind of that same read as that poet there and what I was kind of talking about there. It's a near midfill, so it's less directionality. Jesus, man, less directional clarity than an ask or bid fill there. The IV rising, the market's repricing the contract for more movement, which usually supports a more positive read on a call than if IV were falling. So again, it's giving that mixed sentiment that I was kind of talking about, where you see that IV rising, but it's almost more of that midfill there. So
other folks in chat, can you mirror what Nina just asked about Anthony's mic? Is he too quiet? My equalizer shows him as equal to me, but it's been wrong before.
I just listened to it. It sounds fine on my end.
All right, dope.
Cool. But yeah, so it's labeling it lean bullish, accumulation friendly, but low conviction on the side alone. So kind of, again, like we were saying there. So Mr. Whale backing up the analysis there.
What I just did over here playing around with it is I asked it to give me support and resistance levels for Apple, and it does. It gives them for you that you can kind of go check and draw them yourself. I asked for daily support and resistance on the daily chart. It can't draw them yet, but I have a sneaking suspicion that'll be possible soon. But it does give full-blown zones for now. I just wanted to see if it would do it, because our Discord bot does. I think they're going to be able to incorporate that soon. I just pitched it to the dev team.
Try typing and just see if it does it. Say, can you put this in the charting system in Unusual Whales? Just see what it does.
Worth a shot. Worth a shot.
Bro, I'm about to be on the dev team after this. If this works, I'm going to be the new dev team leader.
I don't know if it'll be able to. I don't know if it'll be able to, but let's see. That'd be dope. But I did pitch it to the dev team right away in real time here, because that would be pretty cool. The Discord bot does. It can draw fibs, too. The Discord bot can. I imagine our brilliant dev team will be able to make Mr. Whale do that as well. Yeah, I didn't think so. Not yet, not yet. I think it'll be able to, though. I think it'll be able to. No, that's dope. It even gives support levels all the way down. Like, it's giving 3 separate zones, nearest resistance. This is dope.
I got one for you to ask it since you're on it. Ask if it can mark out the previous day high, previous day low. And
that's what it
kind
pulled
of other
from,
stuff.
actually. It pulled from open, high, low
did?
candles.
Okay.
It did. It did.
Okay.
It did do that.
Cool.
It broke that down for me when it was going through the sources as well. But yeah, it's getting those. And I agree with most of the supports it's doing with how I chart, even though I usually chart the 1 minute. No, that'd be cool as fuck. I imagine they'll be able to do that. The devs are great and fast. But I just wanted to see if it would do it. It gave me the levels. Maybe someday soon we'll be able to get that actually charted and get some screenshotable things like our bot gives us. I'm having a lot of fun with Mr. Whale.
Cool. It's fun. It's fun. And I mean, it's giving the same exact reads that we're giving here. Again, the FLR here,
It's
I said, you know, a little
doing our job for us.
It's conflicted because it's almost the mid, and then you got the IV rise again, just like we were saying.
They're gonna dump me as the host, and it's just gonna be Mr. Whale, the AI analyst, doing my job.
Ask Mr. Whale. Hey,
I'll just go fuck off in the corner.
when they have the voice command for it, just wait till that comes in.
Mr. Whale, scalp Periscope for me.
Oh. Yeah, that'd be crazy. But yeah, FLR here, I'd be kind of conflicted on that, just with that IV rise and that midfill, and same with Mr. Whale. He agrees. So I don't know anything hitting my filters. I'm just kind of looking through RGTI.
My filter has been dry, except for a couple that they requested that did hit my interval flow. A lot of the action, I think, is hanging out in ETFs with this move, if I'm being honest. Probably some Mag 7 shenanigans, I would imagine. It's today the 20th. I got Plug. We see Plug come in every now and again.
I'm looking at these RGTIs. Kind of interesting here, because here's your trade. Your IV's rising throughout the trade here, and then it kind of drops towards the end. So, but they're filling the ask. I'm gonna ask, guess who? I'm gonna ask Mr. Whale. I just want to see how it reads. So like so again, my read on this here, I like seeing that IV increase on the large size and premium here. You do have a little kind of drop there. Yeah, I love seeing that here too. The only thing that we're up 5% on the day, but I want to see how Mr. Whale reads this one here. Can you read me the tape? So that's 7/17/22. Read me the tape on the RGTI 7/22. Shit. 7/17/22. 7/17/22. Jeez, I should have looked at the call strike 22 call. Jeez, too many call. Oh, I had it in there. Jeez, man. Read me the tape on there. I like how the IV rises, but it drops a bit at the end. I would personally lean BTO though. I just want to see what it says here. Let's see what she says. Yeah, just while it's kind of processing that. Yeah, I mean, I like seeing it on that big size and premium. And again, look at your price. It's dropping and that IV's rising. That's what I like to see typically. But then that little fall off there would probably give me a little hold on that, but I would still lean buy to open. So let's see what Mr. Whale says. My read, I lean buy to open bullish too, with the caveat that their very end looks like some profit taking or a two-way cleanup, not a full character range. Why I lean volume, blah blah blah. The tape overwhelmingly asks. The key burst came from the multiply. Okay, and it lifts. So exactly, kind of was saying that IV's lifts. Jesus, man, lifting into the burst there. So then roughly into the kind of heavy the combo. So buyer's precedent calls while the market reprices the contract higher. What to make of the IV drop at the end? So this, okay, into the last principle, the contract fill prints IV ease from, I would read that as a normal fade digestion, not necessarily bearish reversal. The late bid size stuff always is tiny compared to the, okay, so kind of like what I was saying there. So yeah, pretty much the same read as that we got there. Pretty much the same read there. So I'm happy Mr. Whale agrees with me.
I'm going to interrupt you violently here.
We're pumping.
Not that
massively.
even. Cooler. More Mr. Whale marketability here. We had a homie in chat earlier that I just wanted to save until I had that discount set up for you guys. Patrick Dolan had me ask Mr. Whale, identify large cap tech tickers with massive anomalous opening options volume today where the current spot price is trading at an extreme standard deviations from the daily VWAP. Holy shit. Mr. Whale knocked it out of the park. Look at this. It's giving the percent from the VWAP, the actual anchored VWAP level, the 30-day call and put averages, volume versus the 30-day average. This is dope. And it's organizing them via ticker name. And you can just tell it to organize however you want. But it's showing these highest options volumes. We've got 230,000 on AMD, 942,000 on NVIDIA. And it's even giving the standard deviation from VWAP. Bro, give some takeaways and nuance. This is dope as shit. It looks like the dev team's already kind of responding to my request to get charts in here, and it looks like they're going to start working on that, which is fucking awesome, because imagine the follow-ups you can do on this. Can you map this out on the chart for me? Can you show me the range between that standard deviation of VWAP? And notably, I mean, they're all up. A lot of them are Mag 7 shit like NVIDIA, AMD, Microsoft, of course. Intel's really popular lately, obviously. It's been juicing like crazy. But I guess to answer your question, Patrick, yep, it can do that. Holy shit. Dude, I can't even. Again, I'm definitely the biggest LLM hater on the Unusual Whales team, and I can't find any reason to be a dick about Mr. Whale. Salesman time, folks. This is going to be the last time we have this bad boy in a hot minute. No site-wide sale is going to match this ever. And it's going to be the last time for a while that I offer this to viewers. And only viewers are getting this. You guys and then the afternoon people who come in to watch the NVIDIA powwow are going to get this code. Mr. Whale, for 25% off your first 3 months on the monthly of any tier, 25% off your first year on the annual of any tier. And Mr. Whale is available on everything retail basic and above. So if you're a paying Unusual Whale subscriber, you have Mr. Whale to play with. It's just unusualwhales.com/AI. And I'm very curious to get some feedback on it as well, because we found some really good feedback during today's show. And honestly, I don't have any shit to talk about it. So if you guys have shit to talk about it, please do. The devs love that. It gives them trajectory on what to do. Good shit, Patrick. That's awesome. That blew my mind. I'm surprised. I don't have any other thing to say other than I'm really surprised at how cool it is. Also, we're seeing right now why I didn't try to top tick SPX.
Yeah, there was a news candle, another news candle.
They squeezed right through that 74.15, almost all the way to 74.30, where we have our little tippy poo of positive gamma there. They bounced off of it, but right now they're holding that 74.15 as support. There is no short for me here until they basically lose 7,400. So this just might be a morning where we don't scalp and we have to save it for the power hour session today, which is okay.
Yeah, we didn't take any single trade.
That's
We're
fine.
Too busy messing with Mr. Whale. Too busy with.
We
Mr.
spent the
Whale.
whole damn show messing with Mr. Whale. It's fucking cool, dude.
Well, it's a cool tool. I mean, you're using it to look up the flow, so it's not like ignoring the show. We're just dude, they're just slamming calls.
It gave us some serious shortcuts in the pre-market session.
Those RGB guys are already up.
Brad sent me another little AI image making fun of me a little bit. Back to the topic of Mr. Whale taking my job.
Oh no. The little mustache.
I don't know. I guess it's going to be the answer soon, because Mr. Whale's taking away my flow breakdowns. And once it starts charting, I'm really going to have nothing to do. Fuck.
Jeez.
Well, here's your 25% discount code to get me fired, y'all.
Goals it. Can we get Nick fired before June 1st? Can we get Nick fired before June 1st?
That's the poll of the day. Shit, dude, I don't got anything else to add. That's dope. But we're coming up on 11:30 Central. I got some shit to do before we have our power hour powwow. Looks like Isaac longed MES on that. Good shit, dude. If you caught that secondary news candle as we push through that 74.15 resistance, you are a baller. Money and TJX going to 180, Nvidia to 270. Good shit. Dude, people are killing it in the chat. We got some people trading live and getting shit. Looks like Ape took TJX. Isaac seems to have caught that pump on MES. Dude, you guys are killing it. Why are you even watching? You're not going to learn nothing from me. I haven't taken a single trade today. And I mean, the Nasdaq's just being a spicy minx. Look at that. Just, it's back testing some of my key levels that I've had on for a while. They rejected that 29,386, which was a really good place for me to short the last time we were hanging out here. Obviously, I didn't do it this time. It would have been a nice 60-point move. But again, I'm not confident in shorts right now. Every pullback so far has bought up, even after that giant news candle. We dipped to the top of this prior range that they were flagging to the downside off the recent high. And then that news candle just invalidated it entirely. They back tested it once 4 minutes ago, held it like an absolute Chad. I'm not touching this right now. That's okay. We'll save scalping for power hour. What do we got on BP here? Let's break this bad boy down, and then we can fuck off for a few hours. Give the homies their discount one more time, and then maybe if I'm feeling charitable, I will let the homies who come in the afternoon also get the last day of a discount. I did mean Eastern, not Central. My girlfriend called me stupid. She's right. I'm stupid. 11:30 okay. Eastern is what I meant.
You probably hear it every day, so it's nothing new.
Yeah, and it's factual every single time.
Yeah, these filling at the ask here, I mean, not really anything, sway me one way or the other here. I just want to see
Patrick Swayze.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Patrick Swayze.
Yeah, it's the first trade on the day. I mean, Ivy's at that 32.07. Spot fills at the ask. I mean, somebody buying the dip there on oil would be my guess. But yeah, I mean, there's no changes in the IV. You get the one goofy little bid ask change there, but that's not really anything interesting on that there. I do like seeing that call premium pop a little bit there. So kind of Well, something of interest there. Possibly.
All right, she clarified to say I'm not stupid. I'm just a little dumb. Those might... Okay, yeah, I'll take it. All right, hey, I'll take it. That's better, right? Is a little dumb better than stupid? Asking for a friend.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah. Let's not be stupid.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you're getting a biased opinion on that one from her. I mean,
there is a bias, but I think she might know best. I say a lot of stupid shit.
Yeah.
I do even more stupid shit. Actions louder than words, is that what they say? The homie Isaac who caught that MES showering us with some ego strokes. Just listening to you guys, background noise. You guys are awesome, and your platform is a game changer, I think. Appreciate that, homie. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
And good trade, bro. If you actually caught that MES, I got nothing else to say other than nice shit, dude. Oh, what's that Nintendo? Nice cock.
What is that? That's Monkey Ball, isn't it?
Yes. It's a Monkey Ball meme. You're right. You're right.
I have that game. I should play it.
It's a Wii Sports thing. It's nice on from golf.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
I feel like Monkey Ball had that same tone though. From the same guy.
Same guy.
Nice cock.
Voiced it. Yeah. No.
Red Pill Channel says, "What was the news? Anyone? It's more like war negotiation news. So your good old fashioned Trump tweet yeet volatility."
Do we have anything spicy coming up?
Guys, we're all wrong.
Hours?
We're all wrong. We're all wrong. Every single one of us was wrong. I know what it is now. My girlfriend came in clutch again. It's Wii Bowling.
I mean, Tucker said Wii Sports, so I mean...
Well, he said golf, specifically.
Nice on.
Yeah. Is it? I don't know.
Yeah. It's bowling. It is. Yeah.
Oh.
Is it nice shot?
No, it's nice cock.
Nice cock.
Oh, that cracks me up. Hopefully we don't get copyright claim for that. But yep, it's nice cock. All right, it was bowling. You were close with the golf though, because it was a Wii Sports. And this is what you guys get on the official Unusual Whales trading show.
Do we
code Mr. Whale for 25% off every tier.
Do we have anything spicy or any special?
I'm not seeing anything too terribly spicy right now. The homie that was going to join us during Power Hour has gone dark on me, but I'm trying to get Nate to come on, one of my scalping mentors. Joe, you're obviously invited if you want to swing through. We'll see, though. I mean, if we get a couple people on, that's great. If not, I'll just be extra loud on my own, and it is what it is.
We're going to be stuck with you two again for another hour.
It's absolutely batshit. I feel you. All right, I'm going to flip us on over to our cameras so people can bask in our glory. That's going to wrap us up for the morning session, folks. I think we got some good stuff in here. I had a fucking blast playing with Mr. Whale because I went into this expecting to have a lot of bad things to say about it, like I do about every AI factor and feature on the planet right now, and I have nothing but nothing but surprise for how cool and fun it is.
All giddy over there. Look at you all giddy over there.
Dude, I usually do nothing but hate on AI, and I have nothing to hate about it. It's fucking cool. And they're already working on a couple of the updates we asked for live. Like, shit is moving, folks. Mr. Whale is available to everybody who has retail basic or above. I'm going to hide my camera and replace it with the code one last time. For those of you, I'm moving my camera around instead of the code because I'm stupid. We just talked about this. Your first 3 months on any monthly tier, 25% off. You're not gonna get that anywhere else, period. Our sales don't even go that steep. This is for viewers only, and this is gonna be the last time I do it for a hot minute. I've been abusing it for a hot minute. None of us are the whale, Wick. Rick, we are all the whale. But none of us are the whale. A Joe says, Tucker, tell your cat I say pss, 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 pss. All right, folks, that's going to wrap us up. There's the code one more time. We're going to be back here, same place during Power Hour around 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Maybe a little earlier, maybe a little later. It depends on how much we suck getting here on time. I'm not a very timely guy, so roughly that time. You'll see us pop up on Twitter, you'll see us pop up on Substack, and you'll see us pop up on YouTube. So come hang with us for that. We'll do some Power Hour scalping. Hopefully, if the price action gives it to us, if there's setups, we'll take them. If there's no setups, there's no reason to force a trade. But we'll also use Mr. Whale a lot more in Power Hour because I want to test its mettle, looking at earnings data and kind of going through some of the potential trajectories we might see around earnings. So that's going to be fun. Once again, one last time, there's your code, Mr. Whale, 25% off any tier, 3 months on monthly, full year on annual. Mr. Whale, the AI analyst, is available on everything from retail, basic, and above. So if you're a paying subscriber, you can have fun with that, homie, just like we were. I'm surprised by it, but what are you going to do? And we'll catch you guys in a few hours. Thanks for kicking it with us. Thanks for keeping the chat popping, homies. Appreciate you. Take care.
See ya.
See you then.